This is Astro World.
One of the great things about being a world music artist is that the entire world is your palette. AO Music for the last 15 years has been dipping its brush into as much music tradition as we can manage. And when you throw that much at the wall, you can muddy up the canvas a little bit. Fortunately, I've got two wonderful colleagues that I work with, Miriam Stockley and Jay Oliver, and we sense when the transparency is being compromised, and so we're very careful about that. The centerpiece of what we do is children, and I think that's quite evident. The thing that has really kind of recreated us in a very positive way has fascinatingly everything to do with their presence in our music, and it's interesting. We in the recording arts can attest as any can that it's very meticulous work, and it requires just uncompromising dedication, and you're constantly vigilant of those great surprises that are inevitably going to occur along the way. Those little musical nuggets that kind of give you the sense that what you're doing has confirmation and a depth that could inspire someone. So when it's time to bring children to the canvas, we look at that with great anticipation, because almost always there is something that is triggered when that element is introduced. And I don't know if I can articulate what happens when you assemble children from around the world and have them lend their voices. It seems to reflect something fundamental in nature that is extraordinarily harmless to itself, and yet quite powerful. So as artists, it's interesting because these are elements that don't have as much to do with the actual music, and at the end of the day, that's what it's about for us. And so it's fascinating to discover that something as simple and abstract as joy is our link, our power. And if we don't give each other permission to activate the heart center, then we need to begin doing just that, because it's happening. What we see before us today is basically the change. We're in the crux of our evolution, and as artists, we all need to band together. And when I say all, I don't mean the people who just do the music and paint and write and make films and theater. I mean all of us. Those of us that just lift our pens and our instruments are just the surface on a virtual ocean of expression. And this is what myself, Jay, and Miriam believe is the wave leading us toward unity. And we thank you. We thank you for participating in this great transformation.